Today's top news headlines. Manipur's COVID cases show upward trend in last 24 hours. PWF provides financial assistance of Rs 3.3 lakh to 6 journalists. And 15 ministers sworn in, Congress will win 2023 elections, says Chief Minister Gahlot. A very good evening. Before we move on to the news, a COVID awareness for the general public. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across the humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease, maintain a safe distance from others even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear a mask in public, especially indoors or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidelines about your vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. This is PONY Television giving you the latest Sunday English Bulletin. I'm Loving RIMAI. Now the news in detail. Manipur in the last 24 hours added 83 COVID-19 fresh cases and 2 more deaths. The new cases took the state's total tally to 1,24,981, while the death toll reached 1,962. The Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room said the positivity rate was recorded at 4.3%. In a release, the state COVID-19 Command Control Room said the fresh cases were detected after testing 1,987 samples. It said 4 persons were discharged in the past 24 hours. Paumi Welfare Foundation PWF, a charitable trust of all Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU, provided financial assistance of Rs 3.3 lakh to 6 journalists of the state to cover medical treatment expenses incurred by them. The medical conditions for which assistance were extended included cancer, liver cirrhosis, hemoptysis, and COVID-19 infection. Alongside the disbursement of the financial assistance held at the Manipur Press Club, PWF has also invited applications from bona fide journalists for the Phase 2 of the medical financial assistance for the year 2021-22 for treatment expenses incurred between 1st October 2021 and 31st March 2022. The next disbursement will be done in April 2022. The financial assistance payout program was held at Manipur Press Club in Imphal. The financial assistance was handed over to the 6 beneficiaries at a simple function by the PWF team led by its chairperson and the newly elected AMJU President Wangkemcha Samjai, along with the other trustees of the foundation. Pognafam Daily Executive Editor Gautam Sharma Shamurai Latpam was given Rs 90,000 assistance for the treatment of his mother. M. K. Muanthang, Churachandpur correspondent of People's Chronicle, received Rs 75,000 for medical expenses incurred on his wife, who unfortunately succumbed to her ailment. Chongtham Megabarna of Paunikon was awarded Rs 50,000. Katrimayum Inalmacha Singh and Wahengbam Lalpal of Impact TV received Rs 30,000 and Rs 35,000 respectively. K. Saroj Kumar Sharma of Morning Bell Daily was awarded Rs 50,000 for his medical bills. During a brief interaction, beneficiaries expressed their heartfelt gratitude for the assistance provided to them by PWF AMJU and hoped that such assistance continue to assist working journalists in the future too. PWF chairperson Shamjai recalled that a corpus fund of rupees 85 lakhs was raised in 2017 and deposited with SBI. Out of the interest earned from this bank, the medical financial assistance is being provided to past and present AMJU members every 6 months in a year. He further assured to raise the corpus fund amount through another fundraising event to raise the amount of reimbursement provided as assistance. A total of 15 ministers were sworn in at the Raj Bhavan in Jaipur on Sunday. 12 new and 3 ministers of state who are being elevated to cabinet rank as per a media report. Ahead of the ceremony, Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and Congress in charge of the state, Ajay Maken, addressed the MLAs and other party leaders at the party office in Jaipur. Taking to Twitter, Gehlot set eyes on the upcoming assembly elections, stating that Congress will again form the government in 2023. The cabinet rejig comes about 16 months after the Congress government in Rajasthan survived a rebellion led by then Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot, while Pilot loyalists Ramesh Meena and Vishwendra Singh have returned to the ministry. Brijendra Singh Ola, Hemaram Chowdhury and Muralidlal Meena have made an entry. Besides accommodating some Pilot loyalists as part of the peace formula, the reshuffle clearly is with an eye on assembly elections just 2 years away. There is an attempt to send a message to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe communities as well. The youth of Manipur nowadays are absolutely certain where River Ganga is, but unaware of the origin of Nambul River flowing through the heart of Imphal city, said AMJU President Wakemcha Samjai. He was speaking during 15th Foundation Day celebration of Research Forum Manipur RFM at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today. All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU President AMJU Wakemcha Samjai said Manipur is the only state to have recorded in the history on burning of Puyas the archaic Manipuri manuscripts. This is the reason why the youth are absolutely certain about River Ganga and unaware of the origin of Nambul River. He also felt proud of Research Forum Manipur for its activities. Former RFM President Dr. N. Birchandra, Mutua Museum Director Mutua Bahadur and International Sanamahism Association President Sapam Bhegya were present at the event. Janajati Gaurav Dias' birth anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda was observed at the banquet hall of Raj Bhavan in Imphal today. Manipur Governor La Ganesan and Manipur University Vice-Chancellor Professor Naurem Lokendra Singh and Tinkau Ragwang Chapriak Pom, Assam Manipur Nagaland General Secretary Chauba Kamson shared the dais on the occasion. Akhil Bharatiya Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram Vice President H.K. Nagu was the main speaker. A pictorial book on late Jagadevram G. Around, former President Akhil Bharatiya Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram, was released at the event. Janajati Gaurav Dias is observed on 15th of November every year all over the country. Akhil Bharatiya Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram Vice President H.K. Nagu highlighted the contributions by tribal freedom fighters and martyrs in India's freedom struggle. He also called Manipur a land of great warriors whose sons and daughters like Tikendrajit, Rani Gaidinliu, Haipo Jadonang faced the might of the British Empire for the cause of the freedom of the land and her people. The women of Manipur too have shown tremendous courage in successfully resistance against the exploitative system of the British, he added. Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Tapta Institute of Fusion Music Taiphumgi Makhada Taptagi Sei Khaktada Yumpham Oiba The Voice of Taiphum Haina Mingthonba Singing Talent Hunt 4.0 Lakliba December gi tang kungamari Sokli Singaniga Kungamathoi Irai Numittagi Pangthokpa Haujaragani Episode 9 Sathagadoriba Fusion Music Competition Asigi Winner amadi first second runner up singda pigadaba khudung chava singdi Free Day Say Semba Record Changba Amadi Tapta Musical Concert Ta Rotation 9 na Sarugyahanba Asina Singbani Akupa Marol Gidamak 93621099942 Natraga 6009166 da Pau Fobiu Organized by Tapta Ven Music and Tapta Fan Club.
Welcome back after the break. A cleanliness program was held today at Haipei Rani Gaidenliu Park located at Chingmeirong and Imphal in connection with the upcoming 107th birth anniversary of the freedom fighter. The cleanliness program was jointly organized by IPSA, AQUAM, IPAC, Pandam, Kanglamei, KIL, CLK, KSA, Haipei Rani Gaidenliu Memorial Complex Committee, the Liangrong Union and Kabui Mothers Association. IPSA President during the program expressed deep concern over the present condition of the park, which was found in a shabby condition. He called on the Manipur government to take steps to protect and preserve the park.
Iba people masi ekoi ge loop nipana amadi Jalerong Union amadi Kamagi maike di ekoi ngasi sinjari basigi khudong chaba lawjaraga lenga ki maike de thamjari madudi hairiba mafam asi su yamna historical oiba yamna background leiba adugumba lamdam asigi di tatna thana ba yaroi da ba aduguma mafam amani haibisi logbira kanda miyamgi kanosi interest yengbira kana mafam sigi su semga sagat biba amadi makhatana lengang na pibi ba ba sengak pibi duna haiba mafam siju ngak senduna thamanjaningi haibisi ekoi ge maike de thamjari.
A man was found dead this morning in a local pond near the main gate of the 7th Manipur Rifles at Kabesoi in Imphal East. Reports say that the identity of the deceased is yet to be verified. A one-day workshop on community peace building through dialogue was held at Lubanglong village under Nonei district today. The program was organized by Spring Charitable Trust in collaboration with Lubanglong Baptist Church, Kopum. Vitono Gugu Haralu and Dai Reme were the resource persons of the workshop. Vitono talked on the topic community peace building through dialogue and demonstrated the art of dialogue. Dai Reme elaborated on how to achieve common targets as community members while delivering a topic on step to success. An election rally was held in favor of intending candidate N. Joy Kumar from Bishnupur constituency today. The rally started from Bishnupur Konung Lairembi and ended at BJP office Bishnupur after crossing Bishnupur Bazaar. The participants shouted slogans like "Give BJP ticket to N. Joy Kumar," "Let's save Bishnupur district headquarters," "Bring changes, we want BJP and we support N. Joy Kumar." Later on, Joy Kumar was received by BJP Mahila Morcha President L. Premla and Bishnupur District Committee Vice President L. Lakshan.
Awan ba Manipur awan ba Bishnupur Ken aduga ahalaman maade punamak maroina dili asi atam bali nate akogi BJP bu sawatpa BJP ku
Honorable Imasi Akoi Srimati Sarda Devi, Honorable Chief Minister Biren Singh, Bishnupur District Committee, BJP Bishnupur District Committee, BJP Bishnupur District Committee.
Thongju Block Congress Committee, under the leadership of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC Secretary Prashurjit Sanglakpham, launched Jan Jagran Abhiyan public awareness campaign in Thongju constituency and Imphal East. As part of the launch program, a rally was taken out to highlight the issue of inflation and hike in prices of petrol, diesel, cooking gas, and other essential commodities. The Jawaharlal Nehru Dance Academy is organizing a 3-day festival of dance and music at India Peace Memorial, Maibam Lotpaching, in connection with the 23rd death anniversary of Rajarshri Bhagya Chandra as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav from 24th to 26th November 2021. In connection with the festival, staffs, gurus and artists of the Jan Dance Academy performed a cleanliness program at the spot and its surrounding under the guidance of Director in charge of JN Dance Academy, P. Bilash Singh. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
Yumda laiba anabasingi hidak kappa, dressing tauba, blood sample loba, rice tube hapa, catheterization hapa, enema taubinaba, experience lairaba, nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi, wabiraganu, Medlane Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna, kunmari chukna adom yumda latuna, hidak kappa, injection piba, dressing tauba, feeding tube hapa, catheter hapa amadi, makal kya ke anabasing, experience lairaba, doctor amadi nursing latuna mating Pangzari. Akupa Marol Gidamak Medellin ki helpline number 920-598-7988 Amukasu 920-598-7988 ta call tawna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store dagi Medellin app download tawna booking tawi.
Welcome back. Pony Television is now available on channel number 988 of MCTV, GTPL cable service provider. Keep watching Pony Television for more updates. Now moving on to the news. Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad ABVP Imphal West Unit organized Ningol Chakoba 2021 at Wangkai Puja Lampak in Imphal East today. Singjamai Police Station SDPO Lakshmi Devi Thingbaijam, ABVP Manipur State Secretary RJ Rabichandra Singh, Manipur University Education Department Head Dr. Premlata Maisnam, ABVP Imphal West Unit Secretary Ngangbam Jelsan Singh, and State Girls in Charge NRC S. Rameshwari Devi attended the event. Women from different places were present during the celebration.
Habak sa yang tawar agan the pressure wangan the ako'y nihilay ano si handle tawag ng bagi stress multi habak mayang magkatapot hirap pa ko yang pa sa nupi nihilay siya kana ako'y na beer tawag ng ba organize of tuwa tawag sa tawag ng ba sa then when it comes to thana haiwan ba like let me tell you the fact that kasi ako'y nupi thana ako mari ako Imphal West sa user is like we are very much desired appreciated by our senior officers. The way we talk, we negotiate, we handle irang tawar haga nung ipanat irang tawar haga muna laksin dalam natiba negotiation tawna kotna angle kudi makura ko laga emotion ni kido gyan tabi laga empathy lagi laga problems handle dar ko si hel eba koina.
Kakching Municipal Council has bagged the best city in citizen feedback in Northeast Zone in 25,000 to 50,000 population category, and Jurba Municipal Council has the cleanest city in Northeast India in less than 25,000 population category. The award distributed during Swachh Amrit Mahotsav held at Vigyan Bhawan in New Delhi on 28th of November is the august presence of the President of India. The award is based on the merit of the rankings for clean and garbage-free cities in the report of Swachh Survekshan 2021. Swachh Survekshan is a cleanliness competition in which 4,320 cities of India participated and was organized by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Government of India. At least 18 houses were gutted in a massive fire that broke out at the Hamsapara Brew Camp in Tripura's Panisagar subdivision on Sunday, as per a media report. Affected families have been shifted to safer places. Tripura police and local administration have provided the necessary help. The cause of the fire is believed to be an electric short circuit. The Bru or Ryong is a community indigenous to northeast India, living mostly in Tripura and Mizoram. Thousands of internally displaced have been residing in relief camps in northern Tripura since the late 90s. The relief camp at Hamsapara houses members of the Bru community. Efforts are being made by the government to repatriate Bru refugees who migrated from Mizoram to Tripura. The death toll due to the ravaging floods across the 4 districts of the Rayalaseema region in Andhra Pradesh rose to 29, with 6 more reported dead in a building collapse incident reported at Anantapur district on Saturday, even as the whereabouts of nearly 60 persons who were reportedly washed away and have been missing remains uncertain. It is reported that at least 17 express trains were cancelled on the Chennai-Vijayawada Grand Trunk route as the flood overflowed on the railway track at Padugupadu. 3 other trains were partially cancelled or diverted. The State Disaster Management Authority said that more than 2 lakhs Kazakhs of floodwater flowed out of the Somasila Reservoir in SPS Nellore district, leading to the severe floods as per a media report. This caused breach of the National Highway 16 at Kovuru as well. Consequently, traffic on the National Highway 16 between Nellore and Vijayawada has been suspended, leaving hundreds of vehicles stranded for kilometers on either side. In Kadapa city, a 3-storied building collapsed in the wee hours of Sunday, but no casualties were reported as the inmates ran out to safety just minutes before the incident. A woman died after being stabbed numerous times, allegedly by contract killers hired by her husband in South Delhi's Malviar Nagar. Police have arrested the husband and the others accused. Police received a PCR call from the hospital in Sheikh Sarai about a woman brought in by her husband who had been stabbed to death. A team led by Kumar Kant Mishra, Malviya Nagar SHO, began pursuing the case. CCTV footage showed 2 men entering the woman's house, probing the frequent phone calls that the woman's husband Naveen Kumar Gulaya made to a woman living in Govindpuri on the day of the incident. Police traced the caller Rahul. While questioning he confessed to his involvement in the crime. It is said Gulaya was having extramarital affairs, and since his wife learned about it, there were constant quarrels between the couple, and she would often check his location through video calls. To get rid of his wife, Gulaya hired Rahul to kill his wife by promising 5 lakhs after the killing. Before we end today's bulletin, the news headlines once again. Manipur's COVID cases show upward trend in last 24 hours. PWF provides financial assistance of Rs 3.3 lakh to 6 journalists. And 15 ministers sworn in, Congress will win 2023 elections, says Chief Minister Gehlot. That is the end of the bulletin for the English news at 6:30. Thank you for watching.